Hey everybody, it's Tristy. We're playing Super Auto Pets. It is Sunday night, which means that this is the earliest you could almost basically play the new weekly. So everyone could theoretically be not that good, which means my likely chance of winning could be better. Or it could be that only the tryhard people are playing as soon as it switches, so therefore it's actually harder because it's only some hot, serious peeps up in here, so either way. Alchemedes, I haven't seen you in forever. Your name doesn't even sound like a monster, it just sounds like a guy. Start a battle with the nearest friend ahead +1 mana. That is supposed to go crazy with that one other guy. Okay, the team is stinky. You know what? This guy's not even really worth, like, having ownership over. He could be free. Dizzy masseuses, bright baguettes, ordinary piggies. Dizzy baguettes, ordinary baguettes. How boring. Ordinary masseuses. Everything just being basic as hell. And mysterious frog, cuddle toad. Sell one witch toy that breaks after 2. Yeah. The witch toys are stinky. I remember that. Pretty sure I bought them at one point before, and they were just kind of hot stinky. Really? Even with my 1 mana? My one little shot of mana that happens? Horse plus cricket is probably the way, but I've already not been doing that, so it's kind of late at this point. I guess this, and then you get to level next turn, and we'll have one healthier dude up front, and then he can also have some mana. He can be healthy and also shoot things. That's like a twice ability. I respect him for that. Yes. And then he'll... Oh, wait, you just shoot it randomly? I thought you were gonna shoot the guy in front of you like an egg. Still functions. Still freaking functions! Still, it functions so good. That's the best darn function you ever did saw, and I've been to a hefty number of proms. Untrue. I didn't even go to my high school prom, I went to my middle school one. And everyone was standing awkwardly in the corners the entire time, except for me and my sister because we're fun and awesome. We're the only two people dancing, like the whole freaking time. Right, spend mana to remove 1 health per mana from the 2 most healthy enemies. That doesn't even sound good. I like this guy. That guy's cool. If the future shop pets for the next tier, permanent +2s. Okay, everyone in tier 3. Tier 3? Like yourself. Look, your own self is gonna get the benefit there. And then I can join them tomorrow. Spend mana to get the nearest friend behind, +1 health per mana. I'm only giving one guy mana. It's just not... I don't know if it's a random weekly or like a weekly that's actually made of things that do stuff, but I just like, just a bunch of horses. Interesting. Let's quickly introduce us to some additional mana makers, or else in nothing. I'm gonna take a glance. There's no bison. Everyone rip. You may leave the video now if that's all you were hoping for, because honestly, vibes. Or borealis. Give unfrozen shop pets +1. Yeah, okay. I gotta say, there's a lot of new animals in this one. There's a lot of unicorn pets, which I'm less experienced for. Less experienced. I do know that jumpers are delicious. Get together and be a jumper. I need tier 3s. I don't think that's physically possible, but I need them. So how about that, Apple? You're gonna get sold, definitely. Why? Do we have to ask, Otter? Do we have to speak to your parents? You don't already know? They didn't tell you about the fact that you're like kind of suck? That's gonna be a really disappointing conversation when you get home tonight then, and I'm not gonna be the one to make it. I don't get paid enough for that. Teachers, not therapists, okay? Although oftentimes they may have to be, because, you know, when interacting with adolescents, there's a lot of emotions there, a lot of feelings. Sometimes they don't have anyone at home to express those too, so it kind of comes out. I like Sneaky Egg, but you're like a tier 1, so it's like past your time. Oh yeah, you guys are better now, right? You've got like 2 health? You have 3 friends, attack. This guy was good, I think. You summon a strong... You know what? You suck, and this guy is vaguely better than you. And then you know what? You suck, and this guy is not better than you. But is he still... He's vaguely better, I would even say. Have like 3 attack. I need summoning. I know what I said. I'm gonna take it back. You're gonna give everyone attack. Congratulations. And someone else is... You're gonna get sold at some point. Investment in the future. Financial literacy. It's not gonna be great. That's what I smell. Well, no, you're quite strong. Well, no. It was closer than one would imagine, though. I thought it was gonna be horrendous, and then it was like kind of okay. Yes. Roll. Give unfrozen shot pest +1 health until the end of battle for each roll this turn. That sounds really garbage. You have unfrozen shark pets. So like every roll this turn, which means you have to roll and then also buy them. So you can buy like one dude who will be good for one turn. It's not even like permanent. Oh, this guy, this is the legend. That's the legend. He's the dude who sells and then he summons the dolphins, and the dolphins are the coolest things ever. And he doesn't even have to be in the back now because he can give the dolphins he can go back, you know, he can give the dolphins the attack. Honestly, I just want more of him. What do you do? Spend mana? Yeah, that seems like a you problem, honestly. I'm looking for more of this guy, but you know, that would suffice. Not looking for more crickets. Could use a garlic. Hopefully there's actually other dudes who summon when they die in the game, not just the crickets and him, because I've committed a little bit here. Okay, then watch these apples. Now that I think about it, the unicorn actually probably should still be further back. That was less effective than it could have been. And back up only by one. That's the same thing, though. It's the same freaking thing. And then you can be healthy. Ah, the slug. Yes, even more than you. 2 slugs? Is he? What's he? Is he sticking around? I'd like him to get used once. Okay, fine. 1 level 2 slug. 2 slugs, though? That would have been dumb. Do you have like a limit, unicorn? He has no limit. That would have been a lot of attack. Strongest bear ever. I think it's good. Yeah, it's quite deliciously good. Oh, you've got to, no, it's the fine. It's the fine. It's fine. All right, calm down. Level 2. Also, boom your garlic now. What even? Summon 1 random 14/16 pet from tier 3 or up. Front for you and the opponent. That's crazy because it's a random. So it's a summon for us, you know, like cheers to that. But also it could be anything for the enemy. How different are we? 3, 4, 2, 3, 2. Well, that's quite different. I'd want the slug to get stuff so I could sell a 3, but I don't actually have that. I really wanted this guy to level. I like you too, but you know what? I like the idea of this guy leveling, and he's only possibly good. There he is. There he freaking is. I'm valified, and then I'll sell him for this lynx. Which means that even having his ability function doesn't mean anything, because if I sell it on the lynx, he's not going to get the benefit of the dog. I'm going to have to replace him with a tier 6 for him to have mattered at all. Ah, sucks. Sucks to freaking suck, my dude. What, dog team? That dude's running all dogs, and he won. That's a lesson. Okay. Oh, whale! Yeah, okay. You did your thing, right? Did he count as a future? I think he normally has this much health, so I don't think that was a valid futuring ability. This also would work for you guys, but you know what? 3, 6, 2, 4. We're gorgeous. We're flying easy here. Okay, this is a summoning thing. We actually have so many things summoning right now that it's actually a little bit of a problem. I don't think we can fit everything. Like, it's not a problem yet. It's beautiful and gorgeous, but it could very quickly become a too many things for my pockets thing. Melons. Okay. No, you're the worst, but you're dead now. And this guy, he shoots. Perfect. And then I got all these freaking goats up in here. Dang, I've caused it. I've created a cancer squad. If I can level this Pegasus, then it's gone. Yes? Yeah, sure. Sure. Honestly, you're different, Leviathan. Summon 4 10/10 fishes. The end of the turn? That's hilarious. This is his own team. This thing is being his own team. 10/10 fishes. That's just a weird concept for the developers to do, because I assume then his ability getting stronger is probably just better fishes, and you're like, did you get to the late game and actually don't have anything going on? Freaking pivot to this guy, level him once, and then suddenly you have an entirely different team. Just a really weird, because it's like a self-made strat. That just seems kind of, doesn't it? There's got to be some other synergy happening there that's not just like have them. They won't have any tools. Unless you have him plus the guy who gives people tools, the seagull, and then just accept 3 fish, I guess, with all peanuts. You could do weirdness there, I guess. We are leveled. What is this again? Yeah, it's nothing. You leveling. Chow. I do enjoy that, yes, but I'd have to get rid of him, and that's non-negotiable. The whale orca is like the best guy in the game? Question mark. Bison, turn around. Rooster, turn around. That guy, he's not the best. The boar feels really amazing to me because I constantly buy him and use him all the time. But I think he's actually not as good as I make him out to be. It's just too much damage. It's too much damage. I've broken it. I mean, I do think we have to win 5 more times, and I also only have 2 hearts. But besides those 2 facts, swap health and stuff, that's not important to me. I would like more scaling. More of the weakest thing, more attack. I would actually like more health. More health? Ha. Gotcha. You can get hit more times. That's gorgeous. Everything's coming up Millhouse. And the juice levels, we're scaling with 1 guy, which is not 2 guys, which is what you really need to be, like a scaling squad. But we've got baby scales. We've got in-shop scales. This team has a hippo. And it doesn't even matter that he's got a hippo. We're anti our own anti. Because it's pure attack. You know, the whole thing with the hippo is the babies being weak, but because the babies are weak but with attack, that means the hippo gets freaking outplayed. This behind him would go bananas, but also it would require us to ditch one of our guys, and our guys are freaking cool. I could probably switch this mid dude for like another orca, but besides that. Man, I wish you guys could kill things. Now this is it wasn't even a problem. This is a little bit of a suck. But even in the face of suck, stop hitting him in particular. What is wrong with you, good sir? Even then, you said? I said that. Crazy. Okay, yes. You summoned 2 dudes, right? That's fine, that still functions. That guy summons more unicorns. Nothing else matters. It's too late to do the switch here, even though I think he is a better unit. I don't love the dolphins in the back and the fact that they suck. But if I had seen him earlier, this team would be bananas. If he was that instead of him, and I was willing to give up the pure status he's got going on, that would be crazy. Look at my lucky little slugs. This team's got all the stats in the world. Can we beat it? A bus? That didn't do almost anything, but it was cool that it happened. Bam. Okay, the math got a math out now. It didn't, but it was really close to being fine. That was the 1 loss we give them, and now we're gonna face a weaker team, and we're gonna win twice. It's fine. Something awesome. It wasn't a level. I was really hoping for a level. Okay, there was like a bunch of stuff that could have almost leveled, and it didn't. Just luck. Just gotta be like what it is. It's not a lot of stats over there. In fact, I'd say that's like a weak-ass amount of stats over there. I'd say that's like a suck-ass amount of stats. Didn't even kill my orca. Can't even kill my strongest little dude who takes your health away. Gorgeous. Totally chill and fine. A chocolate bar. But who? Slug. Wait, no, you just make like stronger slugs, right? Like you're trash? It's like a little better. It's not a, you know, you can't, can you even fit 3 dudes? You're all dead. Good, especially if I did that. You know what? Yeah. I don't know if that's better than that guy just continuing to scale us, but I think it's good. Double orca. Have this because you can. Him having garlic was nice. There's a bajillion summons happening on this team right now. If they kill anything out of order, it's like a little unfortunate. Just fish. It's the Leviathan. Those are some strong fish though. Do you, and then they stick around. You could keep those 2020 fish, and then they're scaled. He scaled some of those fish. Were they all leveled? They're not leveled, so you could stack those fish together and get levels. So he also is like a level developer. That's an interesting concept, like the Leviathan. Like, what's up with his jazz? He makes babies that you can stack to basically get like very quick levels. So he synergizes with the dudes who do leveling things, which is cool. And then also, you just have guys who have stats, but you can combine them into 1. And then if you have dudes who are like summon dudes give things out, then you can give things out, but you'd be taking up more of your space that you want to be putting the fishes on. But you could, him plus a bison would immediately synergize. Obviously, he's like a tier 6, so you wouldn't be able to do that because the bison would be like hella out of date at that point. But it's an interesting concept. Dang, freaking dude. Okay, how about infinite summons is the way to go on the weekly? Enjoying could be a cool concept. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye!